Dave in Real Life, and this is the review for the Horror at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, which happened last night. And by heck, what a pay-per-view. And yeah, well, let's get started. What a pay-per-view last night was. We got some quite interesting talking points. And yeah, the match is up. Nakamura and Cesaro winning. And yeah, that came true. So yeah, that's 1 point to me. I did say it'd be on the kickoff show, but it ended up being the first match on the main show. So that was a little bit of an error, but here we go. It's still classed as a point. The match itself was pretty high paced, a lot of high spots, and yeah, just a good match. Next match on the card was Bayley v Nikki. Another good match. Thought Nikki Cross came across pretty well in this match. Bayley's bumping for her really well. Yes, not a surprise finish at end of the day. Bayley retaining, using heel tactics. Well, using Sasha Banks as legit boss and Mark. Yeah, I did scratch my neck. Yeah, pretty good match. It went where I predicted it to go. So yeah, Bayley retains. Really good match. Next one. Well, it wasn't even a match. It was supposed to be the US title. MVP versus the champion, Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews wasn't at the event last night, so the title was forfeited to MVP. Just a boring segment, could have done something a little bit better with it, but sadly they didn't. Then we go on to Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler. I know I'm not doing this in direct order, sorry. Yeah, but the stipulation was that Dolph Ziggler could use Extreme Rules and Drew couldn't. Which, yeah, it helped for the beat down. Drew took a hell of a beating throughout this match, but yet again, it's one Claymore and done. Yeah, Drew retained at end of the day. Dolph was never going to win that match. Drew looked okay. It was an okay match. Fairly entertaining. Not the best match on the card, but yeah, still good enough. Then we go on to the Eye for the Eye match with Seth Rollins and Rey Mysterio. Yes, did feel that match was going to be the worst one on the card, but yeah, it delivered big time. Yeah, didn't think the ending was that great with Seth throwing up, but yeah, I thought they got away with that pretty well. I'm glad they didn't use CGI, because how would that have worked? It would have looked horrible. I like the way they did do it. Clearly, that was a fake eye what Ray had in his hand, but you know, I forgive him. It was a good enough match. It was very high paced, like all the matches were on the card. So yeah, really good match. Then we go to the Asuka Sasha Banks match. I mean, this, yeah, it has the talking points, don't it? You know, the ending. Great match, but oh, man, Vince Russo would have been proud of that ending. Man, it was terrible. Clearly, we're going to get a setup on Raw tonight, but yeah, I wasn't overly pleased. We ain't going to have Sasha 2 belts. Asuka is going to retain that title or be giving it back at least. I just hope there's not another match tonight. If there is, Asuka's going to win it anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, I can't see that result being right. If anything, Asuka should have been disqualified for spitting green mist in the referee's face. even though it was by accident, but still, that's a disqualification in anybody's rules. Yeah, the actual match itself was pretty solid, but yeah, the ending was terrible. Now to the main event, the match what everybody was looking forward to, and yes, the match what didn't fail to deliver. Yeah, my finger was in the shot. Yeah, the Wyatt Swamp match between Bray and Braun. Yeah, this delivered on so many levels. Yeah, we've got Alexa Bliss dressed up as Sister Abigail. It's not. She's not going to be Sister Abigail. Somebody said in Wrestling Days' chat that she was Braun's sister Abigail, which yeah, I can totally understand that. But she's not going to be Sister Abigail going forward. Maybe Sister Bliss, but not Sister Abigail. Yeah, she was just used for that segment, and will not be tied in to any more storylines Bray related, trust me. Yeah, the match was like a classic horror film. You could have cast that as a Friday the 13th movie easily. Yeah, there's so many horror elements in that matchup. And yes, we got him. We got the Fiend in the end. He is back, baby. And it's so setting it up for SummerSlam, which I cannot wait for. Fiend is going to get revenge on Braun big time. It was interesting to see at the end of that match that we only saw Bray as at the end before turning into the Fiend. We didn't see Braun. So what has happened to Braun? I guess we will find out on SmackDown on Friday. Oh, yeah, I'd been. It'd be amazing if he comes back wearing a Fiend type mask and we get like the Braun Fiend against the Bray Fiend. Oh man, please. But if not, Braun versus the Fiend at SummerSlam will be amazing enough in itself. So I know I've missed out the pre-show match, which was Kevin Owens versus Murphy. That was a good opening match for the pre-show. I didn't predict that in my predictions video, basically because it only just got announced. But yeah, that was a pretty good match. Yeah, Kevin Owens won, by the way, and yeah, no real surprise. All in all, the pay-per-view itself got an 8.5 scoring from myself. Was fully entertained throughout. Really entertaining pay-per-view with some interesting talking points, which I'm sure we'll be talking about for many, many days after, especially on Raw tonight. Yeah, yeah. Wrestling Days' reactions were fantastic, especially when he saw Alexa Bliss as Abby. That was priceless. Yeah. Also, on my predictions front, I've got 4 out of 6 with 2 pending. I mean, I would have had the Apollo Crews match, but that got cancelled. Also, I still think Asuka's retaining, even though technically Sasha is walking away with the title at the moment, but I think Asuka does retain. I think that gets overturned tonight, so technically I'm still right on that one. Yeah, I actually predicted the Jeff Hardy and Sheamus match, which is going to be on SmackDown. So yeah, I didn't think there was a possibility of it being on the main card last night. But yeah, they changed it at the last. They changed it to SmackDown. So yeah, we can't count that into the equation until Friday. So yeah, okay, that's it for me for now. I've been Dave in real life. You've been awesome. Remember to keep it real, and I'll see you later.